All right, I'm going to start by just having you tell me your name and what you do for the Lizards.
My name is Joerg Bergmeister. I'm a Porsche factory driver and the driver of the 45 Flying Lizard car.
Now, for those who may not be familiar with you, say your name a little slower.
Joerg Bergmeister.
Gotcha. I know it, but I have been dealing with the American Le Mans Series for quite a few years. First of all, I want to thank you for coming and taking some time with us, because I know you're here doing work and we're bugging you in the middle of that, so thank you very much. I want to start off, since we are at Road Atlanta in Braselton, Georgia, if you would tell us about your first experience at Road Atlanta.
My first experience, it's been a while, it was 2002, and I think the first lap anyone does here, going over the hill and after turn 10B, you're looking for the track and not knowing where you're going is pretty sketchy, but once you get used to it, it's really a cool track, and I love this place here.
Would you consider that the most difficult turn at Road Atlanta?
No, it's actually not difficult. Once you know where you have to position the car, it's fairly easy. For us, turn 12 is a good challenge. It's almost flat. When the car is good, it's actually flat, and down the S's. If you have a good grip and a good setup on the car, you can barely do it flat. So that's, for me, the most challenging parts of the track.
Which turn do you look forward to the most?
Turn 12. It's the fastest.
And where do you think is the best passing zone?
Well, it depends. Usually I would say going into 10A, but last year I made a move against one of the BMWs on the outside of turn 6, and that worked as well. So you just have to take the chances where you get them, I guess.
I would say so. That's pretty impressive at turn 6. That's a tight turn. What do you have to do to mentally and physically prepare for Petit Le Mans here?
I mean, all the factory drivers with Porsche, we have a pretty strict training routine. They test us 2 to 3 times a year, like on endurance, like lactate test. Porsche works together with the University of Potsdam, and they really take good care of us. So physically, I think we are all in good shape, and there's nothing really extra you need to do for the race. And it's the end of the season, so your body is used to all the bumps and whatsoever. So yeah, nothing too special.
Alright, is there anything special they have to do to prepare the car for Road Atlanta? I know it is a 10-hour or 1,000-mile race, so you have to prepare the car for endurance versus a 2 or 3 hour stint. Yeah,
definitely. There's different parts that go on the car compared to a sprint race, like different calipers. For the endurance races, everything is a little heavier, more durable, so you don't have to you have thicker brake pads on the car and stuff like that. So everything lasts for the 10 hours.
Well, you were here this weekend at Road Atlanta testing both cars, both the 44 and the 45. Can you tell us what the most beneficial part of testing at Road Atlanta is?
I mean, for us it's basically that we're just learning the new car. Porsche came out with a lot of updates for this year. We did some testing in Sebring, but obviously that's a different kind of track than Road Atlanta, and a lot of the tracks that are coming up for us now are similar to what we've got here. Higher G-forces, less bumps, so we're trying to find a good setup for those kind of tracks, plus tire testing, damper testing, and all that kind of stuff we're doing here.
Okay. Now, we were just talking earlier about how you are very tall. How tall are you?
6'4".
And you drive with Patrick Long, and he is not quite that tall. So tell us how the setup of the car is different when you two have to change positions.
Actually, it's not such a big issue. We have a sliding seat, plus Patrick has kind of a little booster seat and insert, but that's pretty much it. Our driver changes are very quick, so it's no issue for us.
Well, you guys are pros at it, so. Let's see here. If you could be a spectator at Petit Le Mans, I know it's hard to picture because you're used to being behind the wheel, what do you think the first thing you would do when you came to Road Atlanta during that event?
Probably have a beer. And look at the cars, obviously, and then look forward to an exciting race. I mean, that's the fun about it. I think it's great that all the spectators have a chance to be on the grid before the race, look at the cars, talk to the drivers. I think that makes it really special.
What do you like what sets American Le Mans Series apart from other race series?
It's a good question. I think it's very fan-open and fan-friendly, and I just like the whole atmosphere. Coming from Europe, I'd say the competition is the same that we got here, but the relationship to the other drivers is a little bit more open, a little bit more friendly, and I really enjoy that.
What is your advice to someone who is going to race a Road Atlanta for the very first time?
That's a good question. What would be my advice? Stay out of trouble, so you're there at the end when it counts. That's what we did last year, kind of. Just trying to stay out of trouble. We didn't have quite the fastest car, and still ended up second place. So I think that was a good way to do it.